In this CSS trick, we will see how to give glowing effects to our text using CSS and HTML. I have two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html, I have created this basic structure and I have changed my title. I have linked my CSS file. Now inside my body, I will create h2 tag and I will give the class name as glowing text. Control S, save, copy the path. You can see our output here. I'll come here, I'll copy my class, Control C, I'll paste it here. I'll give font size 100 pixel, color to be white, text align center. Now you can't see because our text color is white. So inside my body tag, I'll give background color to be black. Now you can see our text here. To bring my text in center, I'll give height 500 pixel and line height 500 pixel. You can see our text here. Now I will write keyframes. I'll give my keyframe name as glow. Inside that one, for 0%, I will give text shadow, horizontal 0, vertical 0 and 10% blur. I want yellow color. I'll copy this. I'll paste it here 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll change this 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is for blur. How much I want to blur? 70. Now I'll change my color. %. I'll give the text shadow. I'll copy this. I'll paste it here and I'll change this color. %. I'll paste this same thing. I'll change the color to green. Now here I will write animation property, animation, and my keyframe name glow, and for every 5 seconds I want easy in and out, easy in, easy out, and I want it to continue infinite times. I'll paste this, save. Now if you see, you can see the glowing effect on our text. In this CSS trick, we will see how to cut out our text so that it will blend with our background. I have two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html, I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to cut out text and linked my style.css file. Inside body, I will create one div tag and I will give a class name as text cutout. I will create one more div and I will give the class name as text. Copy the path, paste the path here. You can see our output here. Now come to style.css. I will style my text, this one. I'll style my text. I'll give background color black, color as white. You can see our background color is black and our text color is white. font size 70 pixel, font weight bold, font family cursive. I'll give text align center. You can see our output here. Padding 10 pixel from top left, bottom right. Position as absolute. Top 50%, left 50%. I'll give transform property, translate minus 50%, comma minus 50%. Now if you see, our box will come in the middle. Now I'll style my text cutout container, copy this and paste it here. I'll give one background image. I have one image link from pixels.com. I will paste the image link here. I'll give height of my image to be 620 pixel, not image, the container height. You can see here our image now. Background repeat, I'll give no repeat. Now our image is not repeating. Background size, cover, you can see, and I will give position for this as relative, so that this text will be absolute relative to this one. Now using this mix blend mode, as soon as I give multiply, our image is cut now. Now we can see the background effect inside our image. If you want to remove this background, if you don't want the background, you can give this one overlay. You can see our background is been overlaid now. Just to cut out our text, we give multiply here. We got this. In this CSS trick, we will see how to hide our scroll bars without affecting the scroll bar functionality. Inside my body tag, I will create one div. I'll give the class name as text, and I will write some dummy text around 500. I got this one. Copy the path. You can see our text here. Now come to style.css. Now for my text, I'll give border 1 pixel solid black. You can see the border around our text. Padding 20 pixel, width to be 60%. Control S save. Now if you see, width we got 60% and padding we got 20 pixel. I'll give margin. From up I'll give 150 pixel and auto, left and right auto. Up and bottom 150 pixel. I got my box here. Height to be 200 pixel. As soon as I give height, my text will overflow now. See, this is my container box and my text is getting overflowed. So I'll give overflow Y scroll. Now I'll get scroll bar here, but I will hide this scroll bars without affecting the functionality of this one. Give font size 30 pixel, font family, cursive. You can see our font is increased and font family has applied. Come to body tag, give height as 100 view height, background image, linear gradient, I'll give blue, yellow, green. I'll change it to little lighter colors. Now you can see the gradient color. I'll remove the border now. You can see a text here, but I want to hide this scroll bar. Come here, write the class name and write the pseudo element webkit hyphen scroll bar. Inside that write display none. Now if you see, our scroll bar is hidden, and but still the functionality is same. We can scroll our text and we can view it. In this CSS trick we will see how to edit our output. Inside my HTML I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to editable output. I have linked my CSS file. Now inside my body I will create one paragraph tag, and inside paragraph tag I will give one attribute as content editable, and I will give true. I will write cascading style sheet. Come to style.css. For my paragraph tag I'll give font size 40 pixel, save it, copy this path, paste the path here. You can see our output here. When you click this out, see, you can see now we can edit our output. This is basically content editable outline. I'll give text align center, font family cursive, you can see my output here. You can edit our output. Now to remove these borders, to remove this outline, I will style my attribute. To change the style of our attribute, we will put our attribute inside square brackets. And I'll give outline to be none. See, now you will not get any outline. Whatever you change, it will not be affected in your code here, but you can see the changes in your, when you inspect, you can see the changes. In C, I have changed this. You can see here, whatever I change here, this will be edited here. In this CSS trick, we will see how to change our background linear effect when we scroll. I have two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to scroll overlay effect, and I have linked my CSS file. Now inside my body I will write one h1 tag and come to style.css. Inside my style I will style my h1 tag. I will give position as fixed, so that it will be fixed even if I scroll. Top 20%, left 50%, transform translate minus 50%, comma minus 50%, control S save. I'll copy this path, paste here. You can see our output here. I'll give font size 50 pixel, font family cursive, inside my body tag I will give height as 300 view height. Now I'll get the scroll bars here. I'll give background linear gradient green, yellow and black. Decrease this one. Control S save. Now you can see the effect here. If you scroll, I'll give here 135 degree. First 0% I want this one, next 51% I want this one, and after 75 I want this one. Now you can see this effect. Now first I have this. As soon as I scroll 135 degree, it is changing. My overlay effect is changing. In this CSS trick we will see how to style our bullet points. I have created two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to styling bullets. I have linked my CSS file. Now inside my body tag I will create one unordered list. I want 5 list items. You can give anything, write some data here. See, you can see our output. Our bullet points are not visible. I'll remove this. Now you can see our bullet points here. Now inside my UL I want list style to be none. You can see our font is increased now. Now using CSS pseudo element called before, I'll give content. This /2022 is the Unicode for dot. I'll give color as blue. Control S save. Now you can see our bullet points with blue color. I will give margin right 20 pixel. Display inline block. In this CSS trick we will see how to style our placeholder. I have created two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to styling placeholder. I have linked my CSS file. Inside my body I will write one input tag. I'll give the placeholder as enter your name. Control S save. Copy this path, paste it here. You can see enter your name here. I'll give one label here. You can see name, you can see now. Come to style.css. For my input tag I'll give width 60%, height 25 pixel, border I will give 1 pixel, solid blue border, width and height. Now for my label tag I'll give font size 25 pixel, color purple. You can see purple color and font size has increased. So for changing placeholder I'll give this, I'll write placeholder, I'll give color blue. You can see our placeholder has changed to blue color. Font size 25 pixel, font family cursive. You can see our placeholder. You can increase the height. I'll give outline none. So now you can see our placeholder color and style has changed. In this CSS trick we will see how to style our first letter of text. I have two files index.html and style.css. Inside index.html I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title to styling first letter. I have linked my CSS file. Now inside my body I will create one div tag and I will give the class as text. Now I'll write some dummy text. I'll give padding 0, margin 0 and box sizing to be border box. Copy this path. You can see our output here. I'll change my text. I'll give the width as 500 pixel, margin 70 pixel from top and bottom and left and right auto. Now if you see our width is increased and we got our paragraph here. I'll give font size 25 pixel, font weight lighter. You can see I have one font awesome link. I will copy this one and I will paste it here. For this I will give font family Gaussian script, comma cursive. I got that font. Now I will style my first letter. For this you have to use this one, first letter pseudo element. Font size 100 pixel. You can see our font size is increased. Color pink. I will increase the color. You can see. I'll give text shadow. You can see some text shadow. I will change the font family. Font family. I'll give dancing script, comma cursive. You can see our font is changed for first letter. Now inside my body tag I'll give background linear gradient and I want 135 degree. Yellow to be 50% and pink to be 50%. I'll change this. Now if you see, this is our final output. Our first letter is changed. In this CSS trick, we will see how to style our first line of a text. I have two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html, I have changed my title and I have written this basic structure. I have linked my CSS file. Inside my body, I will create one div tag. For that, I'll give a class. I'll write one dummy text. Come to style.css. In Chrome, copy and paste the path here. You will see this output. I will style my text. Margin from top and bottom 100, left and right auto. Width I want 600 pixel. Font size 25 pixel. Font family I'll give as cursive. Control S save. You can see our output here. Now I want to change only the first line, so I'll use this pseudo element. Font size 30 pixel. Color I will give pink. Increase this one. See, only our first line is getting affected. Text shadow -2 pixel, 0 black. You can see some text shadow. Font weight bold. I have one link. I'll copy this one, font awesome link. I'll place inside my HTML. I'll give font family. Dancing script, comma cursive. If your browser is not supporting this one, then it will take cursive. I got this. I'll give background, linear gradient, green and black. I'll change the opacity, change it to little lighter color. I will get this one. I'll increase the height, 100 view height. Now you will get this. This is our final output. We have changed our first line of a text. In this CSS trick, we will see how to change our text selection. I have two files, index.html and style.css. Inside index.html, I have written this basic structure. I have changed my title and I have linked my CSS file. Now in my body tag, inside my body, I will create one div tag and I will give the class name as text. Come to CSS. I have this basic code. Now for my text, I'll give text align center. Padding 180 pixel. Font size 60 pixel. Font family cursive. You can see our output here. Now if I select, I'm getting background color as blue and text color as white. You can see background blue and text as white. So I'll change that one. Text selection, I'll give background color to be pink. Color black. Now if I select the text, see, I'm getting this one, color as black and background color as pink. Before it was giving this selection, my color is changing to black. I'll just change the color here, color blue. So now if you see this one, now my text color is blue. See, my background is pink and my text color is black now. In this CSS trick, we will see image overlay effect. When we hover on the image, we will see the overlay layer. Inside my body, I will create div tag. I'll give the class name as container. Inside that one, I will create one image. I have the link of this particular image I got from pexels.com. I'll write pexels image. Below this, I'll create one more div and I'll give the class name as container overlay. Control S save. Now copy this container class and paste it here. I'll give position relative, width 50%, margin 30 pixel auto. Come here, copy the path, open Chrome and paste here. You can see our image here. Now I'll style my image. I'll give width 100%, display block to center an image, height 500 pixel, object fit, cover. Now you can see our image here. Come to index.html, copy this class and paste it here. For this, I'll give position absolute, top 0, right 0, bottom to be 0, left 0, width 100%, height 100%, background color orange. Control S save. Now you can see the overlay effect. I'll give opacity 0. It has gone now. I'll copy my container class. Control C. I'll paste it here. Whenever I hover on my container, I want this class to give opacity 0.5. Whenever I hover, I am getting the opacity of this one. In this CSS trick, we will see zoom hover effect. Inside the body, I will create one div. I'll give the class name as zoom. Come to CSS, and for my zoom class, I'll give background color pink, color to be pink, width I will give as 300 pixel, height 300 pixel. Control S save, copy the path, come to Chrome and paste the path here. You can see our box here, width 300, height 300. I'll give margin 130 pixel from top and bottom, and auto from left and right. Now I'll give hover effect, zoom, hover. I'll give transform, scale 1.5. Control S, save. Whenever it's increasing but it's very fast, so I'll give transition here, transition, transform. I'll give 0.7 seconds. Now if I hover, it's increasing slowly. This is zoom hover effect. In this we will see a simple trick how can we center an image. So I have created two files, index.html, style.css, and inside index.html I have written this basic structure and I have changed my title to center an image. I have linked my CSS file using link tag. Inside my style.css I have written this basic, padding 0, margin 0, and box sizing to be border box. Inside my body tag I will create image tag. Inside source I will give an image link I got from pexels.com. I'll copy the path, paste here. You can see the image here. Come to style.css, give margin to be from top. I want top and bottom 20 pixel, and I will give auto from left and right. So if you see this, you can't see any effect. To center an image, this is the trick. You have to give display block. As soon as you give display block, you can see our image is in the center. You can give box shadow. Now you can style your image based on your needs. You got the box shadow. I'll give border radius. And that's it. In this CSS trick we will see how to create arrows. So I have created two files, index.html and style.css. I have written the basic structure for index.html. I have changed my title to arrows. I have linked my CSS file. Inside my body tag I will create 4 span tags, and I will give the class name as arrow for each. Copy this class, come here and paste it here. And inside my arrow class I will give border 10 pixel, solid black. Control S, save. Copy this path, paste here. You can see here we got this one. Come here and give border width. Top I'll give 15 pixel, right 0, bottom 0, and left I'll give 15 pixel. Control S, save. You can see it has gone. Give display inline block. You can see now we got this one. Give margin left to be 100 pixel, margin top 200 pixel. I'll get space around this one, margin left and margin top. Now I'll give padding 30 pixel. You can see we got this one. Our right and bottom border we don't have anything because we have given here 0. Come to HTML. Now write here class name as up arrow. This is right arrow. This is down, and this is left. Come to style. In class name I'll give transform property. Give rotate 45 degree. You can see we got up arrow. For right arrow I want to rotate 1, 2 and 3, 135 degree. I'll copy this, I'll paste it here and I'll give 135 degree. I got right arrow. For bottom 1, 2 and 3 in anti-clockwise direction I am going, so I'll give minus 135. For down I'll paste this property, I'll give minus 135 degree. Control S, save. Now you can see down arrow. Now for left I want this direction, so only one in minus anti-clockwise direction. I'll paste here. I want minus 45 degree. You can see up arrow, right arrow, down arrow and left arrow. Inside body I will create one div tag and I'll give the class name as tooltip. I'll write hover over me, and I will create one span tag. I'll give the class name as tooltip text. I will write the text name as you hovered. Save, copy the path. You can see here hover over me and you hovered. Copy this, come here, give position as relative, margin 400 pixel auto, font size 50 pixel. You can see our text here. I'll paste the class here. I'll copy this class. I'll paste it here. For this class I'll give visibility hidden. Now you can see it is hidden now. Width 180 pixel. Background color yellow, color black. If I just remove this one and if I show you, you can see this one. Text align, center, padding 5 pixel 0. You can see padding is increased. Position absolute. Left 50%. Bottom 125%. Margin left minus 60 pixel. You can see here Z index to be 1. Font size 20 pixel. You can see this one. Opacity 0. Transition, whenever the opacity is changed, I want the transition to be occur in 7 seconds. Box shadow 3 pixel, 3 pixel, 7 pixel, black. You can see the opacity, you got this effect, you can see animation. Now I'll give visibility hidden. Now you can't see that one. I'll copy this, paste here, and give the pseudo element after. Inside that I will give content to be blank, empty, position absolute, top 100%, left 50%, margin left -5 pixel, border width 15 pixel, border color yellow. I want transparent. I'll remove this comma from here. I'll just remove this one, visibility. Now you can see the effect here. I'll paste again. Border width 15 pixel, border style solid. See, we got this one, we got this arrow mark here. I'll just remove this one. So we got the arrow here. I'll place it. I'll remove all my comments. I'll uncomment everything. Inside this I will write tooltip class. Whenever I hover on that, I want my this tooltip text visibility to be visible and opacity to be 1. Whenever I hover, I'm getting this. Whenever I hover on this, I'm getting you hovered.